actually going back to Columbus down.
Why? They were horrible this year.
Malibu and the diner.
These leaders of these countries.
MVP quarterback. And then the other quarterback we have is Derek Carr.
Everything happens to me. Zach Wilson getting hurt happens to me. Not getting let into Bar A happens to me. Going to the hospital after the Jets beat the Titans happened to me. So Malibu at the diner part of the casino.
That they're gonna slip back a little bit. Ben,
Do you ever ask yourself the question as to
feel like
It's more than just Joe Biden, though. Like, it's just like even people.
So why do you think people are allowed to stay in public office for over?
Here with your name behind it, hoping that
No matter, I don't have to worry about my feelings to understand that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the Doug Saravo Show, which is brought to you by Stutz Betting, bet like Michael Lepore. Today we are going to discuss the New York Football Giants. They finished their season 9-7-1, but a tough loss for us against the hated Philadelphia Eagles. The hated Philadelphia Eagles. And, you know, it was a disappointing way to end the season. You know, watching that game, 21-0 first quarter. I knew there was a turning point after, you know, they tried to go for it on fourth down. That was the key factor. The key difference for us was trying to go for it on fourth down because Philly got the ball back, made it 14-0, or it was 21-0 at that point. But it was just a tough game to lose. Because I think we all had the confidence moving forward as Giant fans that this was going to be a surprise run again. Because, you know, the CBS Sports brought up that stat that the Giants are, you know, they win a playoff game and they go on a run. But it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. You know, we're going to talk Daniel Jones, Barkley, Dable. So you can follow us on all your podcast applications, YouTube and Facebook Live. Saravo Broadcasting, The Doug Saravo Show. The Doug Saravo Show is brought to you by Stutz Betting, bet like Michael Lepore. It's been a while since I did an episode. Been busy with the high school hockey season. Been busy with work, life. You know, just thinking about things, you know, what we can do moving forward to improve the production side of things, improve Saravo Broadcasting. You know, been watching football, so focusing on that, going to a lot of double games. Going to be going on a vacation within the next week or so. So, but season 6 resumes. We're happy to have it. We're happy to have it back. We're going to have new guests come on, debate some professional football, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully Jim comes back on, talk some politics. So, but Daniel Jones, I love the guy. He's improved so much over the last year. And the thing that I like about Danny Dimes is he runs the ball. Mobile quarterbacks are a threat in the game today. And the way he runs the ball, the way Barkley ran the ball, it says a lot about this organization. And there's a stat that it's the same story with Daniel Jones and Eli Manning. Fourth-year quarterbacks. Before the Giants even won the Super Bowl with Eli, there was talks that Eli had to go. Strahan had to retire. Conklin has to go. So it's the same situation. Am I saying we're going to win a Super Bowl right away? No. But it's the same situation, and this team is improving to get to where they want to be. They truly are. And it starts with Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is the guy. You can see he wants to win. You can see he wants to win, and they have to bring him back. And this is what Danny Jones had to say, locker room clean-out day.
locker room. So I'd love to be here. I've really enjoyed being here. And, we'll see how it all works out.
There was a report a couple weeks ago from Boomer Esiason that you
your side, your agent, you, and the Giants were close on an extension. Do you feel like you're close?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's much truth to that.
So we'll see. We'll see if a deal gets done. I want a deal to get done. I want Jones to be the quarterback of this franchise for many years to come. I truly do. I see a lot of improvement with him, and the coaching staff wants him back. The coaching staff worked with him to not turn over the ball. I think he only had 5 interceptions this year, and I don't recall him fumbling the ball a lot. I really don't. So that's a lot of improvement. This team is improving. They're going somewhere. The O-line improved. Defense improved. I like that we got Kayvon at number 5. I like that we got Neal. I like that we got Jay Love. Evan Neal improved the O-line. Julian Love, Kayvon Thibodeau that really improved the defense, along with Leonard Williams, Dexter Lawrence, so I'm really happy with it. But I like the coaching staff. I like how Joe Schoen, and Brian Daboll is running this organization. It's looking like the Buffalo Bills because Daboll was there with Josh Allen, so they're really improving a lot. More to come in the show. We're going to talk Daboll. We're going to talk Jones. We're going to talk Barkley. We already talked Jones, and we're going to have the team reporter of the Monroe Falcons join us later on in the show as we discuss the game last night. So we're happy to have him on. They defeated St. Joe's, so we're looking forward to having the team reporter on as I interview him. But we'll be right back. We'll discuss Brian Daboll's effect on the New York Football Giants. We will be right back.
Especially going back to Columbus down.
Why? They were horrible this year.
Malibu at the diner.
These leaders of these countries.
MVP quarterback. And then the other quarterback we have is Derek Carr.
Everything happens to me. Zach Wilson getting hurt happens to me. Not getting let into Bar A happens to me. Going to the hospital after the Jets beat the Titans happened to me. So Malibu at the diner part of the casino.
The Cleveland Guardians, they basically ran away with that division.
Girls all over Hawaii. It's Hawaii, obviously.
Oh, of course.
There's gonna be some good-looking girls.
He would wear McKinnon, and then he would
Are better than every other American League team.
Yeah, but this is my show. MVP quarterback. And then the other quarterback.
No matter, I don't have to worry about my feelings to understand that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the Doug Sarabo Show, which is brought to you by Stutz Betting. Bet like Michael Lepore. So I mentioned Brian Daboll before we went to break, and Brian Daboll, he has high praise for Daniel Jones, and this is what he had to say the other day.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it all year. He's done everything that we've asked him to do as an offensive staff, and he's done a really good job with operating and executing our offense. I think he's made strides in a lot of different areas. Certainly, we can all make strides and more, but he's been a good leader for us. He's played the quarterback position well for us, and I'm happy we had him.
And Giant fans are happy we have Daniel Jones too. And his running ball is what affected defenses. The way he ran the ball against Minnesota that game, I think it was a record too. But he's really improved. This year, hold on, let's do year by year stat. All right. So this year, 9-7-1 record. Career high in basically every category, except for touchdowns. That needs to improve. Interceptions have been going down the last few years, 12, 10, 7, 5. Trying to find his rushing stats. He was sacked a lot this time. this time around with 44. He rushed the ball 120 times compared to 62 last year, 65 the year before, and 45. Rushed for over 700 yards and 7 rushing touchdowns. So he's improved. And I think that has a lot of credit to Evan Neal. Draft pick last year, I think he went number 7. He's improved. He's right tackle. So I'm really happy to have Evan Neal as part of the offensive line. This is what Evan Neal had to say at his locker room clean-out day.
Left tackle to a college level, on the college level, and right tackle on the NFL level. It made it a little bit more challenging, being the fact that I played a different position basically since my senior year in high school. Never got a chance to really settle into one spot, so it kind of presented its own challenges, but I dealt with it the best way that I could.
So is that something you're looking forward to next year and beyond? You know you'll be locked in at right tackle?
Definitely looking forward to it, just being able to get locked in one position and just refine that position for sure.
So Evan Neal is our right tackle, and that improves our offensive line. It truly does. And we talk about offseason. We talk about bringing back Jones. We talk about maybe bringing in Odell. Having a healthy Shepard will definitely help. But Barkley has improved a lot. You got Dable as Coach of the Year, and you have Barkley hopefully as Comeback Player of the Year. But he improved this year. He was healthy. He was consistent health-wise. But the way he ran the ball was truly remarkable. And I have his stats right here. He played in 16 games compared to 13-2, 13 the prior years. This is the second time he played in 16 games. But from 18, 19, 20, 21, he would rush for 1,000, 34, 593. This year, 13, 12, 10 touchdowns. So to have Barkley healthy is truly, it helps us. And I really hope they bring back Danny Jones and Saquon Barkley. This is what Barkley had to say at his locker room clean-out day. Saquon Barkley, ladies and gentlemen.
I always wanted to. I always wanted to play in the playoffs, compete in the playoffs, and compete for a championship. Obviously, the first couple of years here it didn't happen. I believe that we'll get to the spot at some point, and I want to be part of it. I've been vocal about that, and we're able to accomplish that this year. Whatever the future holds.
The contract has kind of been.
Yeah, whatever the future holds, and I think Brian and Joe both want Barkley and Jones back. But there's a lot of question marks for this organization moving forward. It depends who we bring back, who we want to bring back, who we want to sign. Leonard Williams talks about a pay cut to play with Dexter Lawrence. I think those are 2 great defensive guys along with Kayvon Thibodeau. And people seem to forget that Kayvon fell to us. For years, he was, the first 2 years in the mock draft, I think he was for number 1 overall. And then he fell apart. He fell down. I think his draft pick fell apart a little bit, the way he was playing the last 3 games in his college career. Aiden Hutchinson went number 1, and we got Kayvon at number 1. So we truly helped 2 spots that were needed. It was Kayvon at 5 and Evan Neal at 7. So we helped our defensive side, and we helped our O-line. So now it's about getting another receiver for Danny Jones. Isaiah Hodgins played well. He came out of nowhere, but it kind of reminded me of the Victor Cruz year, where Victor Cruz came out of nowhere. As you remember, Rex Ryan mocked up saying, "Who the hell is that guy?" So I'm liking where this organization is going. I'm liking where this team is going, and there's a lot of question marks for this offseason, what we want to do, what we have to do. Again, thank you for joining us. You can follow us on all your podcast applications, YouTube and Facebook Live, Saravo Broadcasting. The Doug Saravo Show, which is brought to you by Stutz Betting, bet like Michael Lepore. And this episode of the Doug Saravo Show, which is brought to you by Stutz Betting, bet like Michael Lepore, is brought to you by our friends Nicole and Dave Go Sports. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we come back. It will be time for Lepore Betting, which is in memory of my friend Michael Lepore. So we will be right back for Lepore Betting, which is sponsored by the JMB Podcast. We'll be right back.
especially going back to Columbus downtown.
Why? They were horrible this year.
Malibu at the diner.
These leaders of these countries.
MVP quarterback. And then the other quarterback we have is Derek Carr.
Everything happens to me. Zach Wilson getting hurt happens to me. Not getting let into Bar A happens to me. Going to the hospital after the Jets beat the Titans happened to me.
Betting. It was named after you because you are probably known for losing a lot of bets, especially when it comes to the horse racing.
My lightning 5 picks. These are the ones I like. I mean, I love them. In my picks, you'll hear them later on.
Yeah.
That is my best bet.
You'll hear it in Stutz Betting.
Yes, that is my best bet.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for Lepore Betting, which is sponsored by the JMB Podcast. And I'm going to go over who I think is going to win the games on Sunday. So, well, of course, I'm going with the Bengals. I called them the last 2 years, and I'll post my videos of me getting it correct because I said the last 2 years, Bengals over the Niners, Bengals over the Seahawks. They got there. They didn't come out on top, but they got there. So for Sunday's game, I'm liking the Niners at plus 122. And I think you're going to have the over, which is at 46. The Bengals game, it is a close game. But you got to go with the Bengals for the money line, plus 100. Over-under is 47.5. I am going with the under on that one. I think that's going to be it. It's not going to be a close game, I don't think. Eagle game could go either way. Again, if you're just joining us, this is the Doug Strava Show, which is brought to you by Stutz Betting. Bet like Michael Lepore. When we come back, we will interview the Monroe Falcons hockey team reporter. I believe he is at the St. Joe's game where Monroe defeated them tonight by a score of 5-1. So we're going to interview that. We're going to interview the team reporter right after this quick commercial break, which is brought to you by Nicole and Dave. Go Sports. Shout out to Nicole and Dave.
This episode was brought to you by Nicole and Dave. Go Sports. For all your latest information surrounding the world of sports, talk to Dave.
MVP quarterback. And then the other quarterback we have is Derek Carr.
Everything happens to me. Zach Wilson getting hurt happens to me. Not getting let into Bar A happens to me. Going to the hospital after the Jets beat the Titans happened to me. Malibu at the diner part of the casino.
The Cleveland Guardians, they basically ran away with that division.
Girls
They
all
are
over
now-
Hawaii. It's Hawaii, obviously.
Oh, of course.
There's gonna be some good-looking girls.
He would like wear like McKinnon, and then he would
Are
wear
better than every other American League team.
Yeah, but this is my show. MVP quarterback. And then the other quarterback.
No matter, I don't have to worry about my feelings to understand that.
All right, joining us now is the Monroe Falcons hockey team reporter, Doug Saravo, you called this game. Give me your thoughts on Monroe's victory tonight.
Yeah, it was a great game. Out of the 19 games that Monroe played against St. Joe's, I believe this is the first time that they defeated them in the regular season. They have a record of 3-16 against St. Joe's all time. So to have this win, it truly means something to this organization.
Now, there was a point St. Joe's was outplaying Monroe.
Well, I thought this was a great game. The final shots were 34-24 Monroe. They won this game by a score of 5-1, but there was a point where they were getting outshot 7-1. And they really made it a close game. And this is what I like to see moving forward. Back in the day when I played, we would get outshot by St. Joe's 40-4. There was a point where Brenton Germano had 45 saves against this team within the St. Joe's Falcons. So the fact that we were able to make this game competitive, it truly says a lot moving forward.
Tell me about Nicholas Izzo. 2 goals on the day tonight.
Yeah, Nicholas Izzo had a great game. He left off where he started. He scored that game-winning goal right here last year to advance us to the GMC final in the semifinal. We won that game 2-1 in overtime, and he got this game started. He scored the first goal. So it really, and he has 2 goals in this game, so it was really a good game for Monroe.
You're a goaltender. You always talk about goalies. Talk about William Berkshire and his play this season.
Yeah, Berkshire played well between the pipes. The first goal, his only goal that he gave up, trickled off of him, but he truly has been the backbone of this team the last 2 seasons. I'm really liking the play of William Berkshire within the last 2 years, especially this season. He's made key save after key save. And moving forward for this team, if they want to go out and they want to win a state championship and bring back a GMC championship, the play of William Berkshire is going to be very important and very crucial for this team moving forward. Everyone is stepping up for this organization, whether it's Bacco, whether it's Getz, or Izzo, Grintrum. A lot of guys are stepping up for this team. They're all playing well as a team, but key guys are stepping up. And it starts with William Berkshire between the pipes. It always starts with the goalie.
All right, Monroe's back home tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow with the call.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right, that was Doug Saravo, the Monroe Falcons hockey team reporter. Thank you for joining us tonight. Yep, that was me. Gotta practice interviewing people. So I always do that. It's fun. People are gonna be like, "Oh, you're interviewing yourself." We're not stupid. We know that's him. I know that's me. But it's all in fun. So thank you for joining us as always on the Doug Saravo Show, which is brought to you by Stutz Betting. Bet like Michael Lepore. We're missing Mike. We love Mike, so we're going to show you guys his tribute video tonight. It was for Season 5, but with the playoffs, with his Chargers losing, we've been missing him. So, to conclude the show, we will play his tribute video. Mike, you're the best. We miss you. And we appreciate you being the sponsor of the show. Season 5 was a great episode. Season 5 premiere with you on it. And we wish you were here for more episodes. But I know you watch it in heaven. Mikey, love you. And take care, guys. God bless.
When I was in the locker room. Wait, I just got to read this first. Thank you for supporting the Doug Saravo Show, Saravo Broadcasting, and all those involved with Saravo Broadcasting. We appreciate you guys. So what is this, Mikey? Can you see it? Put it up to... Lift it up by the camera. Can everybody see it? Wait, move it back. Oh, number 38, Lepore. That's you. I was in the locker room with that, in the room, with 3 Hall of Famers. No, that's customized. That's all. Oh, I know. And listen. All right, I'm going to give people... No, that's for the pen. Oh, yeah, that's for the pen.
I got to be more for the Rays are
16-1.
16-1. That's not bad.
Mike, what do you think about your Chargers this past season?
They stay. I'm sorry.
All right, thank you, Mike.
So what do you think of the city today?
It's nice, but a little bit nicer. The weather was nice. No, I like that fact that it only cost me 16 12 hours. 12 bucks.
This is great. Now you're gonna make us some food.
No.
Yeah, there's stuff in your fridge. Should have brought the pie. Next time I'll go. I'll get it. Yeah, this is a great show. But yeah, you do have some leftovers in your fridge. I think it's time for dinner for you and I. Some in the fridge. Should we get the camera? All right, Mike. Any final thoughts for the audience? Myself.
It's been very entertaining. Hopefully, my picks come through and people can make a little money, stuff like that. Have a one. Enjoy your football season. And go bolt up, everybody.
There he is, everyone. That was Michael Lepore, otherwise known as the Bolt. No more Stutz. The Bolt. That's his name. What a show, Mike. Thank you for coming on.
Don't listen to these picks. You lose all your money. Trust me. Jaguars, if they win the division, I'll stop watching football.
Have it on audio, man. I just want to try on this jersey you got me. You know, what can I say? I'm a Giant fan, but...
Hold up. Hold up.
Hold up. Man of many nicknames. We got... All right, you don't want to be called Stutz. What about produce? I know produce. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. I love you, Mikey.
There you go. He's officially a Charger fan.
No.
If the Chargers win, I get lifetime pizza in his pizzeria. The Chargers won, so I love his pie. Thank you. It's been a pleasure talking to everybody.
Alright guys, this has been a great episode. Just want to give you my conference championship scores. Bengals 27, Chiefs 13, Eagles Niners will be 31-29. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching.